What's going on, party people? My name is Solomon. I am an artist, and thus I go by Solomon the Artiste. Alright, so let's get straight into it. Today is the 19th, which means I'm currently on my 18th day of water fasting, and I feel fan-freaking-tastic. Obviously today I'm going to speak about yesterday, which was my 17th day of fasting, and again, there's not too much to speak on. I'm literally just, you know, it's just this third week. It's just my body's doing the same thing non-stop, drinking plenty of water, flushing out whatever needs to be flushed out, and just, you know, feeling better, looking better. I remember at the beginning of this last week, I was feeling a bit almost run down, if anything. I wasn't starving or feeling like I wanted to eat, but I just felt I felt a great sense of weakness. I don't remember if I mentioned it or admitted it or not, because I didn't want to discourage anyone at the time. But it's the truth. It was a moment of where I was really, actually I did mention it, because I think I even mentioned that I was at Target with, you know, my friend, and I got super lightheaded and all that stuff. So all of that was, you know, collective. Either way though, as far as yesterday goes, it was just literally a day where I just felt fine. Drank my water, ran my errands, did everything I needed to do. I actually did finally get to go out and buy some distilled water last night. I had to, because I was down to 1 gallon and I need to make it through this weekend. So I went out and I bought 13 bottles of distilled water. They're not all for me. I definitely bought it for the household, but at least 3 are like right here at my bedside. Yeah, and that's pretty much all I can say. I feel good. I feel amazing. I'm still I'm going back and forth with whether or not I want to show the before and afters. You know, because it's amazing to look in the mirror, and it's almost addictive, you know, it's almost like too easy, you know, looking in the mirror and just seeing such a skinnier Solomon, so to speak. And it's exciting, you know. I love the way my face looks. I love the way my skin looks. I love, well, my clothes don't fit no more. They all too big now. But I was gonna say I love the way my clothes fit. But you know, it's a fun feeling to put your clothes on and it's all too big, and it's like, oh, okay, you know, time for a change, you know. Like, as a matter of fact, I feel like I could just go and push for 30. I still don't know if I'm going to do that yet or not, because I'm really also looking forward to getting into my fruits and vegetables, and from there jumping into my workout regimen. I haven't decided if I'm just going to go into a gym or if I'm going to make use of my Insanity DVDs, because I used to love those DVDs, and they worked for me when I did it. The first time I did Insanity, I lost 14 pounds in the first 2 weeks, you know. But I am one of those people I've mentioned before who is an extremist. So, you know, they give a daily guide on what you should and shouldn't eat and all that kind of stuff, and I didn't really follow that. Like, I'm the type where I was just like, well, if I'm gonna work out, then I'm gonna just stop eating fattening foods, you know. I'm gonna just eat foods that are, what is that noise? I don't know. No, it's outside. Okay. My bad, y'all. I'm definitely not cutting that out. But you know, the point is, I'm gonna see. I was thinking to maybe, you know, get into Insanity, get my body to a certain level of whatever, and then, you know, join the gym or something. But we'll see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I do want to keep this video short because I do have to, spend this entire day prepping for my grad school audition tomorrow. I've got to audition for 2 grad schools tomorrow. So I've got to finish preparing my monologues. I've got to do a lot of vocal warm-ups and ensure that my song that they're likely going to want me to sing is up to par. And I do have to run one quick errand before, like, I officially start preparing, which is literally, ironically, to run to the supermarket and purchase 1 or 2 large seeded watermelons and a few cantaloupes, so that I have food here prepared for me once I break the fast. And I figure if I buy it now, it'll get ripe enough where it's, you know, nice and sweet. You know, I love watermelon, I ain't gonna front, and I love cantaloupe, and I love when they're actually ripe, and I love when they're cold, so they will be in the fridge and all that stuff. And I don't know, maybe I'll shoot myself, you know, breaking my fast. I don't know. So yeah, that is pretty much all that I gotta say. Oh, I will say this though. Excusez-moi, I swear, I'm like never prepared. Like, I know what I want to do, I know what I'm about to say, but then when it comes time to do it, you would think like, oh, just, you know you're gonna do this, just be prepared. Either way, this has been fun this past week. Like, you know, people have been so much more interactive and hitting the like button and, you know, just speaking and motivating me. And, you know, I've been following other subscribers and, you know, watching their videos, and, you know, it's fun to watch them because it motivates me to keep going. That's, you know, watching other people's videos and supporting them through their water fasting journey is just making me feel like, oh, I should go a little further. You know, we start in a community or something. It's fun. It's, you know, it's interesting, and I love, as an artist, I love it. I love, you know, support for support. You know, I feel like that's the way it should be in life in general, but especially as an artist, you know, we should be supporting one another, you know, like nobody's business. But specifically, I don't want to say your name wrong now, although it should be. You would think that it'd be easy for me to remember your YouTube name. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit of joy. I hope I said it right. Oh Lord. Forgive me, y'all. Let me just be that dude and just look at. Excuse me. Ain't that something when you? Oh, there we go. Yeah, a little bit of joy. She's just started her water fasting journey, and she's doing fantastic. Y'all should absolutely go and subscribe and support. You know, she's doing well. She got these cute little Sharons that she be putting in her videos too, and she mentioned something like I didn't realize. I've been so focused on this water fasting journey that so I'll be real, a part of it is that I purposely stopped interacting on Instagram and social media in general. I've pretty much disappeared from everything except YouTube so that I could focus on this water fast. But, you know, I've said many times throughout this journey that the fast is not just a, you know, weight loss thing. I'm loving the experience of losing this weight and, you know, getting and becoming healthy, a healthier, you know, better me. But the primary purpose of the fast for me is in a journey, you know, with Christ. So, you know, as because of that, I definitely had to just cut out, essentially, as Christians put it, you know, cut out the world so that you can focus on Him. And so that's what I've been doing. But Joy had mentioned in a comment that, you know, she asked like if I had like Instagram and or something, because she was interested in seeing some of my music and stuff like that. And I just, of course, you know, I'm focused on this, so it never occurred to me to share my Instagram handle. So if you are interested, my Instagram is simply Solomon the Artiste. That's why I start my videos as such. And I'm sure by now I've like put something somewhere here, but that's the Instagram at Solomon the Artiste, and it's literally Solomon the Artiste on everything. So you can find me on Twitter, on obviously on YouTube, on Instagram, what else, Snapchat, pretty much any bit of social media I have is Solomon the Artiste or Solomon Artiste. You know, maybe the handle didn't let me fit the word "the" in there. I think Twitter is at Solomon Artiste, which sounds kind of nice. But either way, so there's that. And if you're like curious to hear any of my music, I'll actually put some of my past music videos, I'll link them in the description below. and also some of my live performances as well, if you're curious. And oh, and I mean, if you're interested, you know, please listen to my album. I released an album August 1st of last year. It's called Arbitrary Revolutionary Trophy, aka Art. Anyone who knows me knows that I love art, world without end. And so it's a throwback album, so to speak, complete 90s vibe, and all sorts of vibes from the 90s. Obviously some R&B, some hip hop, but definitely some house, some 90s reggae vibes, literally some of everything, and the whole vibe is the 90s, and that is completely intentional. And you know, I really think people will like it if they take a listen. And it's on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, literally everything. I paid for it to be on everything. So if you have a streaming service, trust me, it's on there. Shoot, that you can even stream the album on YouTube Music. So please go ahead, take a listen. Let me know what you think. If you love it, share it with other people. If you don't love it, share it anyway. The other people might love it. But yeah, this has been such a great experience thus far, you know, getting this, you know, support and doing this fast. And, you know, please, if you have any endeavors out there, let me know. I'd love to support you. That's what I'm about. Artists supporting artists, or just supporting other people. Sorry, y'all, my lips got dry, I didn't realize. But just supporting other people in general, you know. Yeah, and I'm gonna leave this here because I realize every time I say this is gonna be a short video, it ends up being over 10 minutes, and sure enough, it's like 12 minutes now. So with that being said, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting thus far, and please, God bless.